The Yoke Show folded when it mattered most, and that's why he will never, ever get another ring, because he doesn't put in the work. He doesn't care. He thinks things are supposed to just be given to him. He thinks he's supposed to just be that guy regardless. Like, I'm supposed to just win a ring. I'm Jokic. I'm the MVP. I'm the best player in the league. Well, okay, that sounds cool, right? Let me tell you something, brother. That don't mean nothing to me. That don't mean nothing to the basketball guys. That don't mean nothing to anybody that really watches this game. You got to put the work in. And you ain't put the work in. You know who did put the work in? Rudy Gobert.
Definitely worried after Jokic got locked down in Game 2 by Rudy, who kept him under 40% efficiency. So we expected Nikola to have a monster revenge game. But we just saw more of the same.
He'll run hard to bump into Gobert.
Just bumped him. That's all it takes. Break that weak ass shit out of here. With your big ass in the paint. With your big ass in the paint. Get out of here. He's too long for that. No diddy. And that's the problem with Jokic. With this new slender man, like in between build, like you don't know if you want to be a power forward or a center. That's a problem. You're not you can't be aggressive enough. You're like a master of none. You know what I mean? A master of all. I mean, goddamn, jack of all trades. You know what I'm trying to say? Come on, man. But look, you gotta get it together, bro. I think you need to put on some weight. Be a Hakeem Olajuwon. That's what I think you need to. You don't want to do that because you love your horses too much. Why you're always gonna be a sucker when they come to bat.
That was a rude block, Rudy. It took the Nuggets 3.5 minutes to score the first bucket of the game, but the Joker couldn't find his rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they gave Rudy, put a battery in Rudy back. Rudy playing like MVP again. The MVP up on the red.
His first time here in this kind of environment, and it's a lot of trust.
Rudy ain't playing.
In the rocking Target Center, Denver looked lost. And how won't they, considering the fact that their MVP shot a miserable 1 of 8 from the field to go along with 2 turnovers in the first quarter. Gobert and company suffocated both him and Murray, so the Wolves' lead kept growing.
And they quiet too, they ain't talking. Damn. And I think that's the worst problem about having a superstar on your team that's not like American or not North American, because he's from like Serbia or something. You know, I think there's a language barrier or a communication barrier. Even though he's been here for this long, I don't think he gives a you know what I'm saying? I think he just really genuinely in his heart of heart is like, when else, whatever. Like, I'm the best player. This is my team. Like, I'm gonna do what I want. They need to light a fire under that boy. I don't know what they need to do over there. Trade him. I say trade his ass. I say trade Jokic, get what you can get, and like rebuild. Because this fat ass nigga ain't finna get you. You know, it's a Luka problem. His ass is lazy and fat.
She's back in. Wolves have got the ball. If they're not moving on the screen, allow you as a guard to do what you need to do.
Come on now, like you still got him taking the ball up the court. It's crazy. Shout out Ayo.
Some point guard at times, but really put some attack on the defense.
No.
Knock down over shots, but
No.
defense as well.
Pass it back to him. They don't know what to do without him. You need him. You need him to perform. If he doesn't perform, the whole offense falls apart. The whole team falls apart. Trade that
Jeez,
nigga.
they couldn't see the daylight on that possession. Yeah, Nikola scored 27 points, but he needed 26 shots and 11 free throws to get there, shooting a miserable 27% from the field. Meanwhile, on the other end, Jaden McDaniels made sure to back up his talk in full.
Yeah. And one. Lane.
Working on Brown. McDaniels down the lane.
There we go. He's not. He don't want that smoke. I'm telling you, Nikola doesn't want that smoke. He's been playing for fouls, playoffs, boy. He ain't call it. He ain't call it. You ain't that guy. Yeah, push up. Push up. I'm loving it. Whoop that ass. About to whoop that
Jaden
ass.
stayed true to himself, relentlessly attacking the Nuggets anytime he got a chance, scoring 16 of his 20 points in the painted area on 80% efficiency. You cannot fabricate that. As a matter of fact, 40 of Minnesota's 61 points in the first half came at the rim, opposed to Denver's 39 total. So in the third quarter, things turned ugly for the Nuggets.
Jokic is there, the twist, the turn, the spin, the hook.
Uh-huh. It's gonna get worse. You can't operate without Jokic. He getting this shit beat. This is embarrassing.
Look at Gobert
This is
giving
embarrassing.
Jokic a taste of his own medicine on offense and then denying him again on the defensive
This is
end. It
embarrassing.
was a nightmare for the big Serb on
Shout out
both
Big
ends
Rudy.
last night. The Wolves' lead grew to a game-high 27 points in the third period, with the game looking over already. So late in the fourth, Denver somehow managed to get the deficit down to 14
Okay.
points before McDaniels annihilated them.
As of now, it's
Yeah, it's bad.
tomorrow.
This is
He
bad.
said about his comments about them on both.
I'm not gonna lie. This is like one of those. If they lose this series, like if they get gentlemen swept 4-1, you got to trade Jokic. I don't think there's a situation like because Jamal Murray is not the problem. They're not. You passing it to Jokic, and Jokic is pretty much like, yeah, make it work. I don't care if you're having a bad night, good night, whatever. You're gonna make it work, and that's not a good way for a team to operate. Trading Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon is cool, but you know, I think you need to trade him for a big haul and a big star because he's not cutting. I'd rather you have Joel Embiid. At least Jamal Murray and Joel Embiid be going crazy. It's like Nikola Jokic just want to do whatever he want to do. Everybody got to follow behind him. That's the vibe I'm getting from watching this. It's stupid.
Look out! Jaden executes a fatality on Jokic and Jones, forcing the Nuggets to unload their entire bench. This was a statement game for the Wolves, and they have all the confidence in the world right now. And in Toronto, the Cavs were confident they could take a commanding 3-0 lead against the Raptors, and they were in a
Definitely.
great spot to do so at the start of the fourth quarter.
Definitely. You know the Cavs is on that. Cavs
However,
whooping ass
Coach
right now.
Rajakovic had an ace up his sleeve.
Inside's a battle, and it's been one tonight. Barrett over the battle. He wants three.
Yeah, it's over. Cavs might be the team to come out the East.
Jamison Battle lights up the entire arena, giving his team a 6-point lead. But boy, he was just heating up.
R.J. Barrett has had a heck of a series so far,
Yes.
and there's a lot of noise around R.J. Barrett as they collect the offensive board.
Smacking them.
Another banger by Jamison to bump the lead to 9 points for the Raptors. The guy who's averaging 3 points on 8 minutes for the season suddenly erupts for 4 for 4 shooting in a crucial playoff game. This gave Barnes and Barrett just the spark they needed.
Barnes, feeling bouncy. Barnes, the turnaround.
Okay, okay. They ain't finna get swept. They gonna get gentlemen swept.
Stripped, shed the steal.
They ain't gonna get swept. They gonna get gentlemen swept. I respect it.
Barrett, three-ball.
I respect it.
Corner pocket.
We lead. Shot.
Barrett.
I respect that. I actually respect
Scotty
this.
and RJ led their team with 33 points apiece, giving Toronto a 14-point lead with the game entering the final stages. And then Jamison popped the bottle.
Over the battle. Red Hot.
It's over with. They cleared that. They cleared
Oh
that.
my goodness, Battle was unconscious shooting the ball. 14 points in less than 9 minutes without a miss to blow the game completely out of reach for the Cavs. Unbelievable. Mitchell, Harden, and Mobley were helpless in this one, combining for only 48 points on 38% from the field. They
Okay.
need to step up a lot in Game 4 if
They definitely got to step it up in Game 4 because I really believe that the Cavs and the Hawks can meet in the Eastern Conference Finals if they just keep playing like their life depends on it. They can't let up, though. They have no excuse. I mean, at least the Cavs don't. I think the Hawks just got the momentum and they got the team to kind of compete with anybody. I think the Celtics are definitely a team to beat still, but I can see a scenario where they lose. See a scenario where they lose to the 76ers. I can see it. And the 76ers ain't it. You know what I'm saying? It's a nice playoff run. You know what I'm saying? I'm loving it.